Hey everybody, what's up? Matthias here, and today I'm going to be talking about why nobody wants to talk to you about your suicidal thoughts or your mental health problems. You know, from my personal experience, what I've learned about life is that, you know, people don't like to talk about negative things. Like, they don't want to talk about like serious topics that are like very like serious, that they're like, it's like a WTF moment. Like, I've noticed that people don't really want to talk about rape or suicide. And, I don't think that's right. Like, we shouldn't have to, save those thoughts for like a once a week session with a therapist, right? Like, we should be able to talk to our friends and family about things that are bothering us, things that have happened to us. And so for me, I've been thinking about it lately, and those aren't people that, I want in my life. Like, if I can't talk to you about things that are going on in my life, like serious topics or things that I'm experiencing or things that I'm feeling, then why are you in my life? You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I have a therapist. Yes, I'm in Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous or whatever 12-step program, you choose to be a part of. I shouldn't have to confine my thoughts and my feelings to just someone who is, professionally trained. Like, and I feel like that's one of the big problems of the world. If your child can't come to you and say, Mommy, so and so's touching me, or Daddy, so and so's mistreating me, why did you sign up to be a parent in the first place? If your friend can't come to you and talk about, I want to kill myself, I want to die, why are you a friend in the first place? You know what I'm saying? And, so for me, it's just like, okay, I have to take care of myself ultimately at the end of the day, right? Like, of course, we're all human. That's like, you know, duh, like we all know that, right? But I mean, sometimes, there comes points in life where you can't do things by yourself. Sometimes you need help. Sometimes you need to reach out, and if I'm like confined to a once a week session or just like 2 hours a day or however you do therapy or whatever, how's that fair to me? Like, and it just goes back to, well, why are you in my life if I can't talk to you about, certain things, right? Um, and that's just been something I've been thinking about the past couple of days. It's just like I'm looking at people and I'm watching how they react to me, and I'm watching how, they don't want to have like certain conversations with me. And for me, that's just not a real friend. That's not a real family member, right? So I choose, notice how I said that, I choose to, separate myself from these people because I am at a point in my life like I need to know, are you in or are you out, right? I need to know who is real and who's not real. Like, I need to know that if I'm struggling, you're going to be there, just like you would expect me to be there for you if you're struggling, right? And what I've noticed here lately is that, like, people don't want to meet me halfway. Like, people want to just give like little bits and pieces of trust or, help. And, that's just not how the real world works, right? Like, some people, don't have health insurance to go see a therapist. Some people don't have a ride to go to, a therapy session. Some people don't have a phone to talk to like a therapist over the phone. So, what are we doing with our society, guys? Like, how are we not willing to move forward with our loved ones when it comes to mental health or abuse or at least serious topics. You know, why do we have to, wait till it's too late? And for me, like just coming off a past suicide attempt just a few months ago, it's crazy that nobody from back at home has really called or text me even and checked on me and say, "Hey, how are you doing?" Like, I want to know, are you okay? Like, and that's crazy, right? I just don't know. It's just mind-boggling, guys. Like, that's the only real way I know how to describe it at this point in time. It's just mind-boggling. It's just total disbelief that, people just aren't willing to step up anymore. And I don't think that's right. you know um so I encourage you to be there for your loved ones if they're struggling with suicidal thoughts, if they're struggling with being, molested, raped, if they're struggling with, even like drug addiction or alcoholism. Tell them, I love you and I can be here for you, but I want you to get help. How can I help you? Like, let's get you to a 12-step meeting. Let's get you into rehab. Let's get you to somewhere where you can clean up and make your life better for you. Not for anybody else, but for you, right? And just people aren't wanting to do that no more, guys. Like, it's just crazy, like people would much rather, and this is just the honest truth about how I feel like people would much rather just would want to watch you die than actually help you. Like, and it's just crazy. But they expect you to do the complete opposite. Like, what crazy world do we live in, right? Um, but anywho, guys, that's all I've got for today. Thank you so much. Leave a comment below if you want to talk um, or have a comment. Please reach out. Use the national suicide number. You can just Google it, it's on the internet. Feel free to reach out to someone that is struggling. Ask them simply, "Are you okay? Is there anything I can do? Like, how can I help you? Is there a way I can help you get help that you need?" Right? Thanks, guys. God bless.